today's hair is sponsored by Jake's Gun Shop and Funeral Parlour. We are the cause, we are the solution. So today we are around here. We're in a place called Gurney that I can't find on the map, but I think it's up here somewhere just off the I-90 because that's the road we came in off. Maybe somewhere else, but I cannot recognise any of the other names of cities we've been around. We went into Chicago last night and went to the Sears Willis Tower, saw the giant bean thing and had a fairly average dinner, and then drove back. Today we are off to Six Flags Great America, where we really have a glorious day for it, 4 degrees and spitting with rain, so it's perfect weather for riding roller coasters. But thankfully today's drive is only about 2 minutes across the highway, so that'd be nice for once. So we're going to go there today. Six Flags Great America, which to be perfectly honest is pretty much empty. The car park's got nothing in it at all to speak of. There's a few school parties here and that's about it, so let's go and do something. Just looking at the rider requirements, you must have 1 arm and 2 legs, but there's no restriction on having more than 2 legs.
You're shit. I could get faster, but I had no acceleration.
Hey! You go down!
Hi there, so as you can see we did Six Flags Great America today. It was quite small.
It was wet and it was cold.
It was fucking cold. We checked the forecast before we came away and we thought, oh okay, it's going to be shorts weather and stuff. No, it was 3 degrees and it was kind of spitting with rain for a lot of the day and it was fucking freezing. Still, it was good fun though. It was pretty empty. The longest we had to queue for was about 45 minutes or something for, is it Superman?
Yeah.
Superman something, isn't it?
Superman and the Big Bum.
No, there's no bums. Great Escape or something, no. Anyway, we did that. It's air, exactly the same. And then we did lots of other rides, and we're getting quite dull at this now because we can get on a ride and go, oh, that's a copy of Kraken at SeaWorld, or that's made by Intamin, or whatever.
I don't do that because I'm not boring.
He's not boring, but basically all the rides we went on today were copies of other rides we've been on all over the world somewhere. I don't think there was anything particularly unique. No. The Batman ride though did pull off some serious fucking G when doing its inverted loop. And also that last wooden coaster we did, was it American Eagle? That had, for a 32-year-old coaster, it had some interesting surprises. It was quite nippy in places. Okay, so we're on day 11, which is hump day, if you like. We're in the middle, so we thought we'd just do a quick review of where we've been so far and what we thought of it. So, where have we been so far and what did you think of it?
It was all great.
It was all great. So, we started off in Anaheim, which we've been to before.
That was awesome.
That was cool. We did the Cars ride and stuff in New Cars Land.
That was cool.
Then we went to Las Vegas and saw Britney Spears mime for an hour and a half, which was rather dull. And then the day after, we went and saw that Diva show, which was a lot better.
That was really cool.
That was good. And then from Vegas, we went and saw the Grand Canyon, which is again
Very big.
very, very big, very, very cold. That was about -4 or something. It was incredibly cold. It definitely wasn't t-shirt and shorts weather, which unfortunately was what we were wearing. But still, lovely view, nice place, very big hole. And then from Grand Canyon, we didn't really do much except drive rather a long way. About 1,800 miles, something like that. And we saw Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
No, Mount Rushmore was good, but I can't help but be mildly disappointed. I was expecting these massive rock carvings, sort of hundreds of feet high, but instead it's like 4 rocks rather daintily carved. I'm sure they put lots of effort in and everything else, but I was just expecting something just so much bigger. Still,
It was quite small.
it was quite small. But, and then from there we drove even more and ended up near enough here. Well, we ended up here. If it was near enough here, then we wouldn't be here, which would be rather weird. And I think the surprise really was last night driving into Chicago. That was really quite an epic backdrop to go into. And then we went up to the 163rd, 143rd something, or 103rd. It's quite high, whatever it was. The Willis Tower, or the Sears Tower. The view from there was really impressive. It was good. And then we went and saw the world's largest bean.
Yes.
Which
It
isn't a
wasn't the
coffee
world's
bean.
largest bean. It's just
A bean.
It's just known as a silver bean. It's
A silver bean. So it wasn't the world's largest.
No, it's just a hard piece.
Okay, so we've still got to see the Leaning Tower of Niles. What else was there you wanted to see?
Potentially there's an aquarium or a museum. I'm not sure.
Essentially there's an aquarium or a museum, so we're looking to do that tomorrow morning. So it's back into Chicago tomorrow on a Saturday. Oh, that shouldn't be too bad then, should it? There should be less traffic, hopefully. So back in there, and then from there we then head to Cedar Point. So we get a day off before doing yet more roller coasters. And then we start doing the eastern seaboard, basically. We go across Niagara Falls, then down to Boston, then Washington DC, and then back up to New York, and we're finished. So we have another 10 days to go, and that's it. And then we're interrupted by the phone. Go for it. And now it's stopped.
That's rather random. The phone just decided to ring all by itself. So, what were your highlights? What were your fun bits?
LA. I like LA.
LA was nice and warm.
Chicago and LA.
Chicago and LA.
And the Divas thing.
Yeah, I like the Divas thing. My highlight, of course, has to be flying an R22 down Las Vegas Strip and over the mountains, which was really good. Really enjoyed that. Yeah, that seems like months ago now I did that. Also, some of the driving, so some of the scenery through the driving, that's been good. Seeing completely different the climates and the weather, and just going from snow, the desert of LA and Las Vegas, then the snow of Colorado, and then the greenery of Wyoming and Wisconsin, and the sheer misery of Chicago. It really has been very varied weather right across it. We've gone through 3 time zones. We've got one more to go, which I think we do tomorrow, don't we? And that's our last time zone, so that'll be Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, it's been a massive journey so far. We've clocked up over 3,000 miles. We've only spent just over $200 on gas, which is quite impressive for that distance. Yeah, it's been a hell of an experience so far, and we're halfway through.
Yay!
So, yay! And the other half to go. Thank you. You cupping my titties?
Yep.
Cool. Can I just? Yeah.
Nope. No.
Just listen. I can't hear. I can't hear the baby kicking.
I'll fight you.
Oh, that'd be impressive.
Oh, look at that.
Right, I'm going to slap Davey there.
No.
Bye.
No.